Hey, are you having one subscriber and not emailing them? Well, I am telling you right now that you need to email them today. So make it a point to do that. All right. So let's talk about that for a minute. I wanted to tell you because I see it all the time. I see my clients doing this all the time. They are afraid to email their list. And the thing is that the people who make the most money in their business are the ones who email their list often, often, some daily, sometimes twice daily. In fact, I just saw a video, a webinar on this specific issue, the specific issue and the guy said that most people who make sales through their email are emailing their list at least once a day, if not twice daily. So think about that when you are ignoring your list for months at a time, because you're really not serving your client when you do that, right? So I wanted to talk about a couple of things and a couple of reasons why you should be emailing your list even if you have just one subscriber. Okay, so the first thing is that one subscriber could very well be your next client. So think about this. When they opt into one of your things, they are seeking help, right? They opt into a freebie or a video or whatever it is. Maybe they come to your Facebook group and you ask for their email address when they get there. They are looking for help, and they're looking for help right now. They took action to get help. If you don't email them and you ignore them for months at a time, even after they subscribe to your list, you're not really serving your clients. You're not serving them at all. You're not your subscribers, sorry. They may not be clients yet, but they could be clients. So think about this. There's, what is the percentage of conversion rate? It's like 2.5% industry wide, right? So that means 1 to 3 people are going to purchase from you out of 100 people. But if you don't have to have 100 subscribers in order to get one person to buy from you. That subscriber that's in your list, that one subscriber may very well be your next client. And they reached out, they actually took action, they signed up for your list. Now that you need to provide service to them, and you do that by emailing them, communicating with them, making offers, offering help all the time, offering for them to book a call. It doesn't really matter. So that is the number one reason why you should be emailing your list often. The number 2 reason is because when you email regularly, you start building really, really good habits, right? It takes some time to get into a rhythm, emailing your list often and emailing them with offers and things. In fact, you might have ebbs and flows, and that's perfectly okay. But if you have long stretches where you're not emailing them at least once a week, then you're really not serving your subscribers very well. I am tongue-tied today. So make sure that you're building good habits, you're emailing them regularly. One of the ways that you can start thinking about how you email them is by thinking about the things that you want to communicate with them, right? Do you go live once a week? Well, make sure you email them and let them know that you're going to be going live. Do you offer a replay after you go live? If so, email that replay to them. That gives you 2 emails in a week that you can be doing, right? And then if you offer a new freebie every month, you could be offering that. If you join JV partnerships, you could be emailing about that. If something just comes up and you want to email them, email them. Don't be shy. Email your list, talk to them like they're your friends, because they are there to be paid attention to, right? They are there because they want to have something pop into their email box from you. If they don't, they'll unsubscribe, and that's perfectly okay. Because if you don't email them, you don't even have a chance to make a sale. But if you email them, at least you have a chance to make a sale, right? And so if they unsubscribe, well, they unsubscribe. They might come back to you later. And really, I've seen it happen all the time. I see people unsubscribe from my list, and then later on they subscribe again. So don't be afraid of unsubscribes. People will come back as long as you stay in their circle and you stay active. But if you are not active as an email marketer, and if you are not like active in your Facebook group, you're not active on your blog, you're not active on social media, people are going to think that you're just a dead business, right? Because there's a lot of dead businesses out there. People start a website, they do all these things, they build a list, they do everything, and then they give up and they pack up and go, but they don't take all their stuff down. So everything's sitting out there still. So Google has to figure out whether or not those are good viable businesses, and they do that by determining whether there's regular activity on those websites. And the other reason is because you will pop into people's feeds if you are active on a regular basis. Consistency is key, and building good habits will help you to be consistent. So I want you to make a list of 10 reasons why you might email your list right now. 2 of them might be, you're going live, or you already went live and now you have a replay. It could be an offer. It could be a test. Maybe you want to test your headlines and you want to test out a specific offer. If you read this book by Sabri Suby, it's called Sell Like Crazy. I love this book. It's a really good book because he talks about making offers in your email, and it's a great way for you to test. So that's my third one. It's a great testing ground. And when you have a small list and you're nervous about emailing, you're nervous about making mistakes in front of a small audience is a whole lot easier than making mistakes to an audience of 10,000. So don't wait until you have this massive list before you start emailing, because I guarantee if you don't email, you're not going to have a massive list. You're just not going to get it. If you have an email list, even one subscriber, and you're emailing them regularly, that's going to cause maybe some word of mouth too. People will recommend you. If you're offering some great content when you email, people might start recommending you. If you go live in your Facebook group every week, Facebook knows you're active. Everybody will know you're active, and then you might start getting referrals to your business. So the last thing I want to talk about is how you can get subscribers. So getting subscribers is, everybody, I need enough leads. And it really is about consistency. The more consistent you are, the more you're making offers, the more you're promoting your free stuff, because that is going to help you get those subscribers. I probably have 10 or 15 freebies out there floating around that give me a consistent stream of leads that come into my list, because I have them out there all the time and I'm promoting them all the time on my social media, in my Facebook group, and out on YouTube. So make sure that you are promoting your free stuff. That's how you can get subscribers. The other way is to make sure that you put, you ask for the email address when people join your Facebook group, and then make sure that you're also asking people if they need these resources, and not just handing them the resource, but making them subscribe to your list to get the resource. That's the idea, right? It's a commodity exchange. You're wanting their email address and you're offering something of value to them for that email address, and their time, a little bit of their time, so they can go through your content and see that you can provide value to them, right? And then all the time in all of your descriptions, putting links, having, getting your name out there, participating in other Facebook groups. There's all kinds of ways that you can build your email list. JV partnerships is a great one. You can start participating in JV partnerships, or you could create your own JV partnership if you don't have one for your niche, and that will help you start to grow your list. So make sure that once you get those subscribers, you are emailing them, because if not, you're really missing out. And you can yield as much as $36 for every dollar that you spend on email marketing. So it's really critical. That is really where your money is. It's very critical for you to be emailing your list, because if not, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. Okay. All right. So if you are unsure, the other thing I wanted to tell you is to create campaigns. So when you're making offers, you can do little one-time offers. That's one of the things that he talks about in this book, is just making a little one-time offer. And that's a great way to test, to see how your audience responds to those things. But another thing is, if you're really doing a campaign, you need to do a 12 email campaign. And you can get that, a layout of that and how that works for a Black Friday promotion by downloading my my Black Friday emergency promo kit. And that is at thescrumshop.com/workbooks. And it's only available for a limited time, so you got to grab it. Otherwise, it may be gone pretty soon, okay? All right, so I hope that helps you. Get out there, email your list, make that list of 10 things that you could email your list about right now, and email them today. All right, even if there's one subscriber, even if you only have one subscriber. Okay, all right, I hope that helps. Make sure you get out there and do it, because you can't make money if you're not making offers. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.